Hello everyone! Happy New Year 2021! 2020 has been so hectic, but I'm grateful to still stand healthy and relatively stable at the end of it. I know some people lost their loved ones, their jobs, their stability, their health, and my heart really goes out to them. If you struggled this past year and if you feel anxiety at the beginning of the new one, that's okay, and I'm sending you a big virtual hug. I wish and hope that 2021 brings us back to some sort of normality, and I wish you a healthy, happy, wonderful year ahead. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rayna, and I make videos about mental health, well-being, self-care, and lifestyle. At the beginning of every new year, traditionally people take stock of their life so far and make new resolutions. Now, I personally don't really like making new resolutions because, let's be honest, by the end of January, usually we are back to our regular ways. However, I've decided to make one resolution for 2021, which is to work on myself and on my self-love. Now, this video is going to be very personal and quite vulnerable, to be honest, so please bear with me. But before we move on, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and make sure you click on the notification bell so you won't miss when I upload a new video. If you have already watched some of my previous videos, or if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know that I have dealt with depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. These mental health issues I used to struggle with have really damaged my self-esteem. Besides, I have been bullied a lot at school, and I've always had issues with my confidence, and I even used to openly say that I don't like myself, or even that I hate myself. And I still have these self-love crisis moments even today, especially if I make something stupid, or if I overreact to a situation, or if I misjudge a situation, or if my actions aren't up to my own expectations, or basically when I make a mistake. Sometimes it hits me really hard, and that's when I beat myself up and I persuade myself that I'm a bad person. And it takes a great effort for me and for my boyfriend to pull myself out of it. Now, it's really hard and so emotionally exhausting. Do you know what I mean? Have you been in a similar situation? Let me know in the comments if what I'm talking about and what I'm describing is somewhat familiar to you. I hope not, but let me know. Right, I don't think I need to explain that thoughts such as I'm a bad person aren't healthy for you, and their only effect is to deteriorate your mental health. Which is why my only resolution for 2021 is to work on my self-love and my self-esteem, and to learn to love myself more. I'm really lucky and grateful to be able to rely on a strong support system around me, and I've recently discovered or learned how to actually chase away the thought and the feeling that I'm a bad person. Now, it doesn't always work like magic. Sometimes it doesn't work, and that's okay, and I'm still so eager to share it with you, but in order to do so, I'll need you to play a game with me. Think about your best friend. We'll call her Alice for the sake of this exercise. Alice is your absolutely best friend. She's always been there for you and you for her, and you know each other so damn well. Now, imagine you have Alice on the phone and she suggests having dinner with you at a really nice restaurant that she recently discovered. She tells you she will give you a call by the end of the week, and she will give you the details of the reservation. The week goes by and you have no news from Alice. And on Sunday you actually realize, thanks to social media, that Alice has made plans with some other friends of hers for the weekend. She's out of town, and she didn't even text you to let you know that she won't be able to have dinner with you as planned. How do you feel at this moment? You feel disappointed, maybe betrayed, maybe somewhat angry at Alice? But then what happens? I'm sure you've all been in such situations. You start figuring out that maybe Alice has been very busy this week. You know, she's under a lot of pressure at work. She has probably forgotten that she made plans with you, or maybe her trip out of town was urgent or very sudden and last minute, etc., etc. In other words, you give Alice the benefit of the doubt. Why? Because you care so much about her. You love her, you love your best friend, and so you don't want to jeopardize your relationship and your friendship with her because of a misunderstanding, right? Especially before you've had the chance to talk things through with her. And even if she's forgotten about your plans, even if she's forgotten to let you know about the change of plans, you know she's been there for you in so many difficult situations that this particular slip up is so small and so irrelevant that it isn't worth to put your friendship with Alice at peril, right? Well, let me tell you, Alice in this story is you. You are your own Alice. You are your own best friend. Yes, we all make mistakes. We all misjudge situations. We all do stupid things, but no one ever makes mistakes intentionally. Making mistakes is human. You are not intentionally trying to sabotage yourself by taking a bad decision, for example. Was it stupid to watch an entire season on Netflix last night when you know perfectly well you have an important meeting the next morning? Yeah, it was. But you didn't do it intentionally to sabotage your meeting by depriving yourself from sleep. Maybe you had a busy week and you needed to vent out. Maybe you don't really have a lot of fun lately and watching this season of the series you really like is bringing you the joy you've been lacking currently. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt, just like you would for Alice. If you didn't know, I'm struggling with an eating disorder. I will link for you the video where I talk about it here in the corner and down below. And my therapist says that when I'm binge eating, it's when I lack something emotionally. So is it bad to, or stupid, to eat a giant pack of Doritos when I'm trying to lose weight? Hell yeah, but I'm not a bad person for making that stupid mistake. Yes, it is stupid and it is a mistake, but that doesn't make me a bad person. It just makes me a human, and it gives me the opportunity to reflect on what I lack right now that pushes me to compensate with food. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. You are not a bad person for having flaws. You're not a bad person for having made a mistake. You're not a bad person for making a bad decision. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. And as I said, it won't be easy to do so, especially if you are very self-critical as I am. Just whenever you catch yourself thinking that you're a bad person, imagine Alice making that same mistake you are beating yourself up about. Will you give her the benefit of the doubt? If yes, then try to be indulgent towards yourself as well. Now, I know I have been struggling a lot to give myself the benefit of the doubt, and I haven't always succeeded to do so. So I'm telling you that when I managed to actually give myself the benefit of the doubt, it feels so liberating. It doesn't work always, it doesn't work all the time, and sometimes, yeah, I sometimes feel I am a bad person. Sometimes I really do believe it, and I just wish that nobody is in that situation as I am. It's so devastating to feel and to believe that you're a bad person when in reality you're not. Again, give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that I've somehow managed to make you feel better about yourself. Please give me a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next week for a new video. And until then, take care of yourselves, both physically and mentally. Bye!